this guy. What's up?
Here for a Mkbhd Studio Tour 4.0.
Well, that I can do, sir. Let's do it. Welcome back. I always struggle to remember what was here and what wasn't.
Well,
this was probably new.
This was moved, right?
Oh, true. This was here last time.
But
it was on the other side.
That's
yeah.
right.
This is that wallpaper TV, the 65W, all those fun numbers I never remember. But we'll talk about that later because that's what replaced it. Clockwise seems to be the way to go. This is the most exciting new addition, I gotta be honest. This is what's called a printer. And
what do you use that for?
So the last thing I used it for was to print a picture of my face this big so I could try to fool Face ID. Didn't work.
And that's the only purpose that printer has served, probably.
So far, it's printed some shipping labels, but that's about it.
Wow. This is new, this 3D printer.
Yeah, this has gotten a little bit of use. You can see the last thing we printed was literally the logo. But that's a really interesting version of it. Terabytes were here. The Blue Lounge cable boxes.
Oh yeah, all of your crazy storage. Remind the viewers how much storage is in there?
140 terabytes.
Which is how filled right now?
Not even 100.
Not even 100.
So it's going
Keep
pretty
making
well.
videos, I guess, right?
Yeah, that's true. Wasn't the movie here? Maybe? I don't know.
I think so.
So that's the movie. We've shot a little bit of stuff with that, and that's basically the car video tool of choice. Bags. Movie box. It's huge. This is actually really interesting. So, Dbrand, you've seen like the skins you put on the back of your phones, Dbrand skins. Dbrand makes like 15 different colored versions of it. But a lot of things we do also in the studio involve overhead shots where we're doing, this wood background, for example, or a plain white background, a table. We're putting like setups on it, essentially shooting straight down. But we've only done it with like wood and that table and white. But what Dbrand did to help out is I actually literally asked him for this, is a bunch of different panels of a bunch of different colors that we can just move in to do that exact purpose for different colors. So now there's 20 different colors here.
So those are the same skin
materials.
And material that's on the back of the phone.
It's literally a sheet of aluminum coated in a Dbrand skin the size of that sheet. So each one, like if you pick it up, it's like a solid plate of metal, but you move it over and put it on the table and it fills up the whole field of view of the camera and it's good to go.
Well, that TV just decided to do something.
That back on. It turns off automatically after like 3 minutes. It's very impatient. This is all video gear. It's probably already been here. This is the dream desk that we're trying to keep smooth and protect by putting this little cloth over it when we put the Dbrand on top.
Ah, I see.
Because this is not the most durable table ever. So, I'm trying to keep it clean.
I thought you said it has like a crazy center of gravity thing.
Oh, it is. Yeah, you could put an iMac over here and you see it lean a little bit, right?
Oh, you're crazy.
Maybe I won't snap it in half on video, but it's definitely better than you would think when you look at it from afar. It just looks ridiculous. So the angles, you can play with all kinds of angles with that table.
It's crazy.
Yeah. A lot of people like to point out the impracticality of not being able to put your feet up, but I think putting your feet up here is kind of nice. Not gonna lie. How's that for a thumbnail? Weird, right?
No, it looks great.
It's dope. I like this too. All right, this is the other wallpaper TV. This has kind of become like the main gaming station. This is what happens when you turn it on. I probably showed you this last time. Plays a majestic tone.
And those speakers literally pop out.
Yeah, fun fact, I wanted to replace just the TV and not the speaker bar. This is a different, bigger speaker bar, so I had to remove both of them over there when I replaced this. So this is the 77-inch version of a wallpaper TV. Played a lot of Rocket League on this.
You stand while you play. There's no...
We do actually. We stand kind of around here, or we'll bring 2 chairs over and kind of sit, or whoever. We play Rocket League with like 5 people standing, so it just helps that it's kind of a central big TV and everyone can stand around it. So.
And how's the volume, audio from that thing?
Oh, it's great. It doesn't get super loud, but at its highest volume, it's still pretty clear. So that's what's important, really.
And this is how big you said?
77.
And the other one's how small?
The other is 65.
So not crazy
it's
difference.
Definitely bigger. When you split it into quarters playing Rocket League, you can kind of still see a lot of stuff. Wow. The window's big enough that you don't have to squinting, so
wild.
That is the one. The gaming area is still a gaming area, but it's also kind of a lounge, the meeting area, whatever you want to call it. Kick back, kick up, talk to friends, subscribe to YouTube channels. You do what you got to do over here, really.
How often is this TV on?
That TV is on way less now that we have the wallpaper. So at the moment, it's only connected to an Apple TV. Is that the only thing? Yeah. Because that's got the Xbox One, that's got the PS4 Pro.
So that's like the
it's
party.
got the Switch.
The
That's the
party
one
TV.
everyone looks at. But yeah, this is just kind of a nice little.
Oh, and you have a
homemade
Vive
living
set
area.
up.
We do. So right behind you is one of them. Right in front of you is the other one. You stand right in the middle. You have a pretty good amount of room to mess around and swing and stuff.
that. Look at that.
So that's what's good. You're probably wondering what this cube is behind me.
That's the Omen.
It's the Omen.
Swing around
So
this.
yeah, we can swing around the front of this thing. That is going to get some really sexy B-roll treatment in an upcoming video for sure. But this is the custom-built Mkbhd edition, Apollo-colored Omen.
Exact same
Super
color?
Same. I mean, they literally paint it with the same paint process. So this is Apollo's color and paint, essentially. It's pretty awesome what Main Gear does with these things. So
Oh, you've got a bunch of main gear
Got
pieces
the logo.
here, too.
yeah, these guys are awesome. We're going to be doing some stuff with them, but bottom line is it's fast.
This computer? Yeah, it's good.
It's fast.
And this is where you stream, right? This is the live streaming?
Yeah, so this pushes a lot of pixels, obviously. So if you want to do high resolution streaming with high frame rate gaming at the same time.
What
this
res
is
is
the
this
machine
screen? It
that's
looks
gonna do
really clear.
This is a 4K monitor.
Wow. With
No,
G-Sync.
sorry. This is the super high frame rate 1440p monitor, right? These 4K, 8K, super wide, but they'll all work with the Main Gear. The Main Gear pushed the 8K monitor like a normal screen.
Wow.
Which is awesome. But this is your gaming monitor. This is your high frame rate, super smooth, super optimized PUBG crushing machine.
And shouts to Joel.
Yeah,
Hey,
that's
yo.
where it'll happen. Appreciate the wallpaper. This racing wheel down here, when we hook it up, there's the pedals. Bam, Project Cars, 144 frames per second, real smooth. Moving on, some more video lights. Used both of those today. And honestly, the shelves are like neat to like put things on and hold stuff, but a lot of this stuff is literally just accessory for things that show up for a split second, maybe in a video. Or that
Easter
get
egg
used for a
kind of
little bit.
thing?
Easter egg kind of stuff. So we can't show too much of that, but we'll move on a little bit. Over here, the fridge got moved. I'm pretty sure it was over there last time.
Anything good in there?
Do you like Gatorade?
Absolutely.
I probably have one.
Well, a single Gatorade.
Yeah. Cheerios, of course, as well. And then the good old setup that probably hasn't honestly changed since last time.
I think since the very first one. I feel like you've
Since
had
the
this
first
for a
one?
while.
Yeah, it used to be 2 of this 4K monitor, and then my GPU started getting a little old and didn't like that so much, so now it's just 1 monitor.
But you're still rocking the...
Still rocking the
Mac Pro.
2011 good old Mac Pro. I'm just like dropping things today. It's a theme. But this is the gear cabinet that's... Oh, this art was that here?
That was at a different place.
Oh, okay. Well, it's on the ceiling now. It's upper wall area. Things we make videos about. Things we make videos with. I think this is starting to bend.
Oh, yep, it is.
So we should probably make a conscious effort of like putting the heavy glass near the outside. But that's what's in here. Oh, Monstro, here. I can show you the front of this. The only thing on the outside that's different about this camera from before is the frame they put on the front that says Monstro 8K instead of Helium S35.
So that right there is the newest, baddest...
This is the sickest sensor on this side of Earth, basically.
And you can shoot movies with that thing, right? Like...
Yeah, 8K, 60 FPS if you want to, 7K, 90 FPS, 6K,
Wow.
120, etc.
Wow. And that's what you
more
shoot
about
videos
raw.
with, right?
That's what I shoot these YouTube videos with. And then we've arrived back at sort of square one with the boosted under here and the 65-inch wallpaper. This is the place where videos get made for the most part, or this is where all the editing happens. Sometimes I shoot out in the city and other places, but this is where I make stuff that hopefully you like watching.
Thanks, Marquez. I'm
Yeah,
going to
no
put
problem.
this gigantic Ronin down because it's really heavy.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. Leave a comment down below letting me know what your favorite thing in Marquez's studio is. For me, it's those crazy wallpaper thin televisions. If you haven't seen one in person, I don't know where you could see one in person, but they look like it's a window to the future. And if you're new here, welcome to my YouTube channel. Hit that subscribe button because I've got another video with Marquez that I'm dropping really soon where we talked about his Roadster and some various tech. I'll give you a sneak preview. And what sort of options do you get? Like you click a button and it's like, here's $1 zillion, you'll get a car eventually? Like what did that process look like?
Yeah, so right now there's either the Founders Edition or the Roadster base model to start. You can reserve one or the other.
For them to effectively promise you in exchange for $1 zillion,
It shows you how much people like me really trust and value that brand.
So call it now. What month of 2020?
Knowing Elon time.
And maybe by the time you're watching this video, that video's out already, and I'll leave a link to that in the description so you can find it. Be sure to leave this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed, and I'll catch you in the next one.